through that. So we're talking about a lot of things about migration today in Europe, mainly in Italy and Germany. So, but I think I have to go through my captions and then we try to share those issues. But one of the most important thing here is that there is something that we need to discuss a lot, and then that will be my topic of discourse. And what I'm funding on Salvini Salvini sent someone, I would say, like a girl, a little girl. So meron ko ay funding ko dolo tara Italy bangko kang, you know, iba yalo falam ban yinin drula, yung kunyal wa Africa man na be ko comment ko tang yalong. So for that being the case, when in camera tara Salvini is sitting in his house and trying to see yalo kamufung mo ka tani mo la ko mufung kanila ke subhanallah. Andong it has become to be another labang kamo di meron ko is from Gambia. So hanna hajo back andong fala kada yaman dyan falang kana Gambia. So but it's very sad, but I think we need to discuss a lot about these issues. Gabriel Sane, Cisse Boy, and Barbie Contona. So I think now we have to go through that and we started discussion. So for those living in Europe right now as a refugee, you have to be very, very, very careful. Very careful. So Hamburg, it was nice. Now for Nico don't be a long time major follow. All time on the follow. You could give me maybe 30 minutes or 20 minutes. If I'm done, then I could invite all of you. You could send me requests later, then I'll put you all of you. Today is a free time, so I'll put anyone who want to join the program. But for that be the case, let's start it like this. Okay, what I say that there are two things I need to discuss. Two things. One is about these drug cases that refugees are doing in Europe and how dangerous it might be. It might, you know, affect them. You know, have a document in Europe right now. And the other thing is what are the solution for European Union, mainly Germany and Australian, Germany, Italy, and Australian towards migration. So we're gonna discuss a lot about that. They are staying in Europe right now. You have to be very, very careful because right now Germans, Italians, Europeans are really, really discouraging immigration. In fact, migration right now, it have to be discussed in Europe right now. But these people are just tired of us. They are tired of immigration. You know, if you go to anywhere else, like everybody's talking about migration. If you go to America, if you go to Europe, if you go to Germany, if you go to Italy, if you go to anywhere right now, what they are talking about is migration, refugees. In fact, but there are not a lot of refugees coming in, but they are talking about refugees. But why refugees every day? This is the issue. So now, but to my own side, as a refugee in Europe or as a migrant in Europe, I think, you know, through my own experience, so we need to find these by our own self. Last time I watched 3 videos, different type of videos. One is that a refugee, a migrant, was with he's having a knife. You know, he drank a lot, you know, an alcohol. So like he's having a knife, and the police like they grabbed the young boy, but it was really, really terrible. You know, Nanako, if that person was European, that would not be like that. But the issue is why that boy is having knife, you know. So this is something that we have to be careful of. So if you are living in Europe as a refugee, you have to be very, very careful. So there are things that we have to discuss, we have to say. European German ideal, you know, German and Australia want to close their doors. Now, in fact, they started. They already closed it. German interior ministers Oicho resigned after the death of asylum seekers. I don't know whether you hear about that. So these things are like, it is really crazy. They sent almost 29 people to Afghanistan. They deported them. 29 or 19, I guess. Like, yeah. So it's like 69 Afghanistan deported back to Afghanistan. In fact, yeah. Those 69 Afghanistans, one of them are from Van. You understand? So like right now, what I'm talking about is that we the refugees have to be very careful. So now, if you are living in Europe without a document, in fact, without a document, you said you are living in Europe and then you want to stay here, you want to live here, so you need help. You're finding a document, or maybe you're still waiting for your asile to go further. What will be the issue to achieve that? So this should be something very important for all of you. But you cannot be in Europe. It might go. It doesn't have Kaidola. But if Kaido nyin la falang, if Kukal is illegal in Europe. Nye muta. Ika kola ni fambulle. So what I want to say right now is that 69 good, Gabriel. What I want to say right now is that these people need for deportation or killer. So go deportation was from like 1010. They will start from the last person, at the worst case. The last person who have the worst case in Europe. So we have to be very, very careful. You are from Nigeria, you are from America, wherever you might be. If you're a migrant here, you are a migrant. And in model reason you go immigrant, that doesn't change nothing to you. You're always a migrant in Europe. But if you are black from Africa, You are born citizen from Africa. Even you are living here for 27 years, you're still a migrant. But so many people don't understand the difference between migrant and the refugee too. So you could you go refugee, refugee, but refugee is about status. But you are a migrant body. So the issue is right now, Australia, they closed their border. And in Germany. Now, if you are coming in, Asmat Khan, I will call you if I'm done. So right now, if you are living in Italy, you don't have a document, wait for it. But this is my advice for everyone who is living in Italy. If you are living in Italy, you don't have a document, wherever you might came from, no matter what it might be, please, for God's sake, wait for your document. Wait for your document. It will be the best thing for you. You know why? Because if you move to Germany, you're in a worse case. You know why? Because of Dublin. It is the main issue right now in Germany. It is the main issue. Germans are fighting for it. Italians are fighting for it. Now even Australia are fighting for it. And now other countries, they don't even want to receive refugees. And now you even see now refugees are dying in the Mediterranean Sea. And now Malta don't even want to receive refugees. And there are some refugees. Some Italy. Kabri sama na Malta but Rome said those people because Libya. So now for those people they are living in Italy. They are living in Malta or wherever you might be. As far as that's the first place you can. Don't allow yourself to be in Dublin cases right now. It will be the worst thing for you. Right now, Dublin case is the problem for you. So now, but what I'm going to talk right now is, why are we on refugee status and we are stubborn? Why? You will be a refugee right now. Like me, like you, like your father, like your grandpa. Those people, all those people were refugees before. But now they settle. They find a job, a family, and they know what? So, whatever we are facing right now, it will be abundantly. One day, let me give you an example. When you are coming, the moment that you left your country, till now, I remember, first day you live in your house, you go to Senegal, or you went to maybe Burkina Faso. I calculate, what were the things happening to you? Maybe you face a lot of difficulties, but those difficulties are past. You don't even think about those things. So, word of Europe, any difficulties that you are facing right now here, it will go. It will be a past to you one day. Who knows? So if you say that because of these difficulties, that's why, I need to sell drugs, I need to drink alcohol, I need to smoke hell, I need to sleep on the way, I don't care. But you're going to succeed through that anyways. It's not possible. That's gate garnics. Among possible. Nyi ba steering Europe bangko kang sophisticated. Danga to priorities, you must have a purpose. Your purpose is what? What is your vision in life? Mbading, misil may hane ala fonga fole. Funding ebe fane makola ay makoy. The best among you in the Quran quoted. He said, the best among you is the one who learn and teach others. So some people don't even have people to advise them because they don't have it. But coming out here, trying to give these issues, it should be something that you have to do it. But in that bit, we are all facing the same difficulties. The same difficulties. Yeah, I don't have any other option because there is a lot of difficulties. I live in the camp for 1 year. Yeah, I have to sell drug. But if you sell drug and you're asking these people to help you to have a document, but you don't criminal. Do you think these people will be crazy to give a document? Do you know why are we going to? Yeah, do you know why we are sent to refugee camps away from cities? Do you know why? This is what I tell people. You cannot trap or have a lion. You cannot take a lion from the bush. You bring it home and you say, yeah, this lion is friendly. But you don't know how harm it could be for your family, it could be for the society, it could be for the people. Even though the lion is okay, but you have to find a place where you're going to secure that lion. Till you understand and know that the lion is safe to stay with people. It's the same thing to us. These people don't know who we are. You are living in Europe, you are living in Italy, they don't know who you are. Where are you from Gambia? Gambia, they write it down. Where are you from? I'm from Senegal. They write it down. Where are you from? Burkina Faso. Okay, they write it down. That's what you said. So they want to know whether you are from Gambia. So that 2 years you live in a camp, You said you are from Gambia. You face a lot of problems, maybe a political crisis. You have a problem with Yaya Jammeh, or you have a problem with Adama Barrow, and now you are selling drugs in the camp. You are taking knife and trying to kill people, or you are going to in the street drinking and sleeping out and is that civilized? Do you think that will give you a better way, a better life in Europe? Do you think that will give you a chance to live good in Europe? Do you think that will give you a document? Do you think that will help you? Even those people who want to help you cannot help you because they will see that you're not clean. I don't mean clean, keku. I don't mean clean to take shower. I mean clean, your own life, your character. So this is what we have to train ourselves. I mean, like, the first thing I know, the first thing came to Europe, know your purpose. Why am I in Europe? I'm in Europe because I have a problem and I need an asylum. So how do you ask for an asylum? I have to go to the immigration office and ask for an asylum. And if somebody is asking an asylum, where did this person goes to? The person will go to the asylum, he will go to the refugee camp or whatever. If you go to the refugee camp, you have to wait for your asylum to become finalized by the immigration office. Okay, now, if you're waiting for that asylum, you have to be patient. Sometimes you could be lucky, in fact, they give you a place. But some people don't understand that the moment that you have a good character in your camp, you have more chance than others. If you are going to school, you have more chance because the moment you're showing good characters, those people are getting trust in you. They will try to help you more. So this is why many people have chance, opportunity than their friends. You ask yourself, you came with somebody else maybe in 2 years back, but that person have more chance than you. Not because he's better than you, but because maybe that person have more purpose than you. He knows what is his mission here. So we have to know this. But we cannot be blaming United Nations, we cannot be blaming EU, there are some people who are helping refugees. There are some people who are advocating every day. There are some people who are working hard, to support, to fight for refugees, right? But we cannot spoil it every day. Sometimes you go to Facebook, you see some crazy stuff from refugee back. That is not possible. We're all human beings. I'm talking to you, but I'm a migrant in Europe. I go and play with my friends. I'm doing normal things that you're doing. I play football like you. I go to school like you. I'm suffering like you. But that will not make me to go to the street and sell drugs and show myself. In fact, selling drugs, you have to be very intelligent. But selling drugs, and somebody's coming to you, I need a drug, and she's flattering with you, and then you are enjoying it. If you're a criminal, you have to be wise criminal. Because if I say criminal, I mean, like, if you are doing those things, they are illegal things. They call it like criminal people. So we have to look until if you are doing this, I'm qualified. You know what? Because I know that there are some things that but don't allow those things to be stupidity with you. Use your brain. Hello, come stai bene? I want to buy a cocaine. Do you have it? Yeah. How much do you want? Instant, yeah. Look at yourself. You're trying to show, and that woman was in fact trying to, they are making a video. You don't even know that. They do this. They are always intelligent. They're always, you got to sober in because that's what you have to be. When I see this, I feel shy because these people are using this against us, and it's everybody. So we have to be I've seen people going to school but let me tell you one thing here. In Europe here, if you don't go to school one day, your life because you know what? People don't go for football. But Cairo the mama can success. Success way from bala. Go to school, learn their language. Now for integrate. Integration is not only language. Integration I category jamal soto. So all those things help you. Because the moment you're going to school, you're learning a lot about these people. Huh? So this look at what's happening right now. People in Angola. Mbading melalango Italy iko imang kaido soto iko imang other choice soto mbading choice man na last on Facebook o ka choice. It's not a choice. It's not a choice. So we have to be very, very careful. Very careful. Right now, what is happening right now, Europeans are finding, these politicians are finding all negative impact towards refugees so that they could, fight refugees, migrants every day. And right now, migration is not an issue to Europe because migration is getting in fact down. There's not a lot of people coming to Europe. But these people, because they are finding all those negative aspects of it and put it in and, fight us. So let's fight, let's also fight them. So how are we going to fight them? Without good characters. Good characters, go to school, come in front of these people, speak, do something good. Oh, if there's money, may God bless all of us. I'm really scared, but there are things that we have to know here right now. What is happening here? Sometimes we have to blame ourselves. We have to blame ourselves. Yeah. Some of us will say like, hey boy, Savini boy, cook bugun your boy. Savini don't want us. Yeah, boy, the thing is, we have to be very careful. So my issue is, anyone who is here, please, I'm begging all of you, let's try by all means, we learn the languages, we go to school, let us not be in haste with money. Money is lasting. Money is lasting if we succeed. But in this life, there are some people money you can understand. Why are we always in haste with money? You know what I want in Europe right now here? I want something like, what I want right now in Europe is that, not Europe, I go to school, I have my work, not a you succeed in life. So please, let us try by all means. We concentrate, we fight hard. If you are living in Germany, one thing I will tell you, if you are living in Germany, you have to be a good fighter, a real good fighter. You have to be motivated every day. You have to be strong every day. Then if you want to succeed here, because you know what? You always, things are always complicated. Every day, you will receive letters every day. Every day I get calls from different people, different stories. Some of them, they will call them, they will spoil their house building. Some of them, they will tell them, leave Germany. Some of them, they will tell them, they will not allow you to work. Some of them, but still not, fight. The way you call me, call some people like that, find it out, take a laptop, research. If you don't have a laptop, take something else, take your phone, the phone that you have before you call your girlfriend, hello baby, Italy, I miss you, I love you. Take your phone like that, search on YouTube or Google, anything that you need. If you search it, if you don't find anything, call somebody else. This is how it goes. This is how things work for you. It work for me, work for others. What I'm doing, I search it. I go out, I go and ask people that I should ask. In the same thing that we could all do. So now, if we don't do this like this, you can see the Larankan every day and night. You do like this. Hello, baby. Hello, I miss you. Some flattering and romantic stuff. Yeah, that's okay. We all do that. We all do that. But what is important right now is how to stay here. Because things are getting more tough. Buddy, everybody is scared. We all know it now. We see anti-migrants are getting higher and higher in the parliaments, in the European parliaments. And if you go to Italy, you see Salvini is, Italy worker. And it's true. So Salvini is always fighting, he's trying to find ways. So we have to be very careful. And please, if you are doing this stuff outside, don't trust anyone. No one. If you trust anyone, cannot trust smaller. These people, these girls coming to you, these all, German girls or Italian girls or whoever they are, white girls, they are all the same like our girls in Africa. Don't trust them too much. When they flirt with you, flirt with them normally. Don't trust too much. Hey, how are you? Hey, I want to buy cocaine. Do you have? When I watched this video, I was like, I was angry. I said, what the fuck is this girl? What the fuck is doing? Salvina is sitting on his top in the table. He's watching the video. Huh? There's something very sensible. doing something illegal in fact in the public, and then you will just chip like that. You come to chepe me alongo bo me alongo ita je ko be mala e ko chepe na ko na da su lo de national money that's just let's use our brain. They go to game lo king cookie, they are always ikato sobilin. Yeah, and for them kelo mobe mkana imka of mobe ma. That for more go kind of, but let's do it wisely. Let's be wise. Let's be intelligent. A lot of us from Africa are talented in different ways. Some people are gifted. Some people have craft to walk. Some people are strong. They can walk a lot. Some people, they have talent. They could play football. Some people, they are very intelligent, good grades in school times in their countries. If you go to Gambia, there are a lot of students in Gambia right now in Europe. They could graduate from senior schools. But the point is, when they came to Europe, they lose all those things. They cannot even read. They cannot even go to school. The only ideas they have from people, other semester came out, ndoke teta musonyin, ndoke teta swafi, ndoke teta keten. Mbadi go to school. Mukane na nefang. Amang komila fasila Europe jana koming sanjitan saba. But if you go to school, you do Ausbildung, you have your professional job, you go to work with your car, your family are with you. This is what we all want. At the end, near pension, you'll be in the Gambia, you'll be receiving your money. You'll be in your country, in Senegal, in Nigeria, you'll be receiving your pension positively. But you cannot be in Europe and you said you're not gonna work, you're not gonna fight. I said the first day I came to Germany, people asked me to go and learn Germany. I said I will learn Germany by myself in my own house. I sat down in my own house. I read every day. I will give you a tip. If you want to learn a language, it's very easy. The way I use it, you could use it. This tip is the most easiest way to learn a language, even without going to school. Take your book before you go to bed. Do whatever you want to do a day. No problem. Take your book before you go to bed at night. Every night, your book or a paper. You pen any language you understand. Which language can you speak? If you can speak Nigerian local language, but if you can write it, it's okay. Which language do you want to speak? Germany. Take a paper. Wie heißt du? Write it. Wie heißt du in Dutch and write it in your language. 5 words in Germany. Read it. 5 times a day. 5 words or 10 words every day before you go to bed. Cram these words in your head every day. 5 or 10 words. If you wake in the morning, check it whether you have these words in your head. Trust me, within 1 month, you have 200 or 150 words in your head. If you do this within 3 months, you have a lot of words that you cram. You could communicate very easily. Money. So we could all do this. So I think like, what I'm going to say is that, Alma Ale Mbedima. Huh? Alma Ale Mbedima. May God bless all of us, and try to send us in the direct path, but through speaking badding, this thing is not really easy. It's not really easy. So my final word is that those people who are, discouraged, things are going to change. If you ask people who came here last 20 years back, they are aware a lot of difficulties that they face. Some of them don't even have documents. Some of them were like running from one country to another because they have no other things to do, because they have no other option. But we have option. Because you know why? Before these things, we don't have this. Those people don't have this opportunity to go to school or to be given an apartment to stay, and at the same time going to school, and at the same time you going to school, and they are paying you. But now, as far as I'm concerned, as far as you're concerned, you'll be living here as a refugee. You will have an apartment, and at the same time the government will be giving you something. At the same time you are allowed to do an Ausbildung whereby they'll be paying you and then help you to learn, help you to do something. Somebody, why not you do it? Chama the melody. Thank you so much, Chama. Chama, I wish you could talk and give them the same thing I'm telling them. A Chama that I'm talking about, this young man is a German, in fact. He's the one, it's a person, me and uncle, he's the only black person in my school, in my class. In that class moment. My God, I cannot even speak, I'm even scared. That person, he motivated me, he gave me courage, he supported me, he gave me ideas, tips. And the same thing to all of us. So you move over hey, mo kana juli fana. Don't allow people. Whatever you are doing, if you believe it, continue it. Do it. Don't care. Do whatever you want to do. If you see, just do it. First thing you need to understand is that make sure you have something that you can face. If you have that first thing positively, I mean in a positive way, then the other way around, then it's not the one if you want to go to study, you can go to study. But right now, what is important for all of us is to concentrate, to find a way to stay here. Because if you're asking for an asylum and you are selling a drug, or you're selling market, whatever, or you are smoking drugs or whatever, but you have to be very, very careful. Because if these people near Muta, if they catch you, nobody, I'm sorry. Huh? As Carter said, don't watch the video. Let others from your friends enjoy it. Share it, invite them, let them know what is happening right now. And any refugee living in Europe, because some of them, they are blind-minded. They have no idea what is going on. They have no idea what they have to do. They have no idea who's gonna give them ideas, who's gonna advise them. So we have the opportunity. We are trying to create this background. What's in Italy? A platform whereby refugees will share their programs. Try to make sure they come over. Chama, then send me a request. Chama, send me a request on Facebook. Then I put you in. You send me a request and I'll put you in, and you could be with it all live. And people will see you and then they will listen to you. Chama is somebody. He's a German. His father is a German, his mother is from Zambia. I came to this school, I met this young man in the same class. So when I went to this school, it was very hard for me because I never learned German. My first year in Germany, I have German Hauptabschluss. It was very hard for me, but I tried and I got it. And this man advised me, he gave me support. Things were very, very hard for me. But anything that I need, this boy will be with me. And he will support me. I don't even know him. And today, thanks to God, I'm improving. And the same thing, if it's possible, Chama to come over here to give his advice, his idea. He's a German with German mentality, with 26 years here. When he was 8 years, he's living here. But he's a German. His father is a German. Chama, I wish you could come and share your ideas with us and share with everybody. This is what we do. It's trying to, be discouraged in Europe. Europe is always like that. Europe, sometimes it will be very hard for you. There are a lot of difficulties you're going to face. But don't be discouraged. Hey, let nobody tell you can make it. The world belongs to all of us. All these people you see, they succeed. They face these difficulties. From number A, billionaire, to number Z. Find out their stories. You will find out that these people were that, they were this.
Yo, my brother.
Chama, I'm going to have a moment of phone. Chama, I'm going
Mbokole, steady, Ibakaya.
I'm going to call you.
Mbokole, Nkoroma, Ibedo Kende Bala, man. You walk a mile, Sonia Totala, Yeah, the problem is, when I entered in Europe, I drive the boat. Ngakulongale drive nada fondunda Europe, Yamuda. Mbesoron him for 3 weeks after Nadan Samba Cambodo. But house arrest. I was in house arrest for 6 months. So after that 6 months, I stay in the camp for 1 year, 7 months after I demanded transfer. Then they transfer me to another camp that is more difficult than the camp I was.
Very good.
Then after I did there 4 months, all was maybe 2 years, some months.
Yeah.
Without even having commission and these other things.
Yeah. Right.
So that is the way me also, I decide that yes, my problem is finished, so now I will leave the camp and go and live alone.
Yeah.
And I don't even have document. So I leave the camp and I went and live alone and decided to take a contract of a house. Then started searching for my documents. Before 1 month, they give me a commission date. Because if you can speak the language and you can enter anywhere that these people can enter, they will help you with anything that you need.
Very important. Very important. Yeah.
But without this, nothing you can do in Europe. The first thing is the language. You must learn it. If you learn the language, then after comes which kind of work you do. If you didn't have any work, then with this language, still the language can help you to have a job that you will do. Because if I want to take you for a job and the language I speak, you cannot speak it, I will not take you to work.
I will find someone who can speak language,
Yeah, if you can hear something that I will always say, then I can take you to work. This is our problem. This is what disturbs us. Because
and then now, what, in your situation, how is it going now?
Yeah, it's good because they gave me a commission date and I went to Siragusa. I did my commission. Before 15 days, I have my result. That I have 2 years document. So now I have to go and do my fingerprint maybe November. It's not easy though, but we have to take things easy, brother. We have to take it
is very
easy.
important. Yeah.
We can't force it. You know, we can't. We'll always have problems. So we must
I would
take
say
things
my
easy.
advice is, my brother, I would like to say, like, keep it up in that what you do, like you believe in yourself, you go out and then try to struggle for yourself, instead of staying in the camp. Because the moment that you are staying in the camp, you don't, you're always
Yeah.
like depending on the social workers and what stuffs. But now you decided that you want to go out, you want to see the difficulties, you want to struggle for yourself and find out how this asylums works and whatever. And now, in fact, it works for you. Now you have your commission, and then now
Yeah.
prepare for yourself. Okay.
I have take care of everything. So now I'm waiting for my fingerprint. So the thing is, what I will say is, let us take it easy with these people because without that we cannot have what we want. Here is Europe. We have no right here.
Yeah, we have no right. Very good.
A
That's
black
very
man
important for
have
us.
no right in Europe. We only have
No.
right in Africa.
No, it's dependent on immigrants. We're migrants. It's not. We're the black. We thought like we are the only migrants in Europe, and that's the problem. Because when we say migrants, we don't understand. If Italians came from maybe from Italy and come to Germany, they are migrants here.
Yeah.
There will be no like Italians like here. They feel they feel themselves like they're not in their country. You're
Yeah,
a migrant. It's like.
but the problem is, even you, when I come to your house, and you give me that I can take 50% decision in the house, and now I want to take 100% decision in the house. How would you feel?
I would feel a bambakalat.
This is the problem now, my brother. This is the problem. So, thank God
Anyway,
say
brother,
I have a
I would say like keep it up and then work hard and then make sure that that I wish you good luck in your commission, and I'm sure that things are gonna come positively. The only thing you need
yes,
is
thank
just
you
prepare
so
for
much.
your commission like your exam. Okay, commission is like
Amen,
an exam
amen.
for us here. Okay,
Yeah, thank
make sure
you
that
so
I
much.
wish
Thank
you
you
good luck,
so
and
much.
I know everybody is wishing you good luck, bro.
Yeah,
And then that's the positive vibes and the positive advice for everybody else. And badung I use can he. Thank you so very much, brother. Come here,
yeah.
okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
very much.
Bye.
You're welcome again. Badung Ali Amadong. Man was living. He was living in a camp, and he decided to live by his own. Try to find out for his own how these things work, how these assets work, and this is how it have to work for all of us. So if you want to know how these things work, you have to go out by yourself. Money for those people living in Germany, don't depend on social workers, don't depend on your foremans, don't depend on your betrayers, because things will be very, very, very late for you. It will not go fast as you want. You don't even know a lot about these things. Hello, Lamin.
King Akedanyan.
Walaikum salam. Lamin, how are you? Bejang ma koran.
And you?
You get cooling, alhamdulillah. So everything is fine. Lamin, Lamin, do you so I want to say like Lamin, if anyone want to join the
Mbala
program, you can
pana
just send me a request, and if I'm done, I will put you in. Lamin, your network is not good. Can you? Lamin, your network is very good. It is crashing. Check it out. Everybody who want to join, you could send me a request. It's just 5 minutes for you to say